PLS Prep and Reviews here. How y'all doing today? As for us here in Colorado, in Lakewood, Colorado, we got snow. They're estimating 4 to 5 inches of snow, and right now we got snow. But right now what I want to do is I want to see if I can get you all in here just to see if this is working, because I got 2 cameras going on here. Okay, I know there's nobody live right now. Can you check and see, Lee, on yours and see if
nobody live and I'm watching you?
Okay, did you see the intro?
I saw the intro.
Really?
Yeah.
Cool. So the intro worked on this, which is really nice. All right, that makes it really nice. But yeah, so I'm just trying this out. I purchased the StreamYard, so I don't have all that text up here that says StreamYard or anything like that. I could put my own logo up there, which is coming up. I'm going to be putting that on there. So I'm going to show you guys here shortly in that. But this is just a test, guys, to see how it is. I get put like at the beginning of this, I have my outro in that, so it makes it really nice. Let's see here. But yeah, so it's pretty good. So I'm going to see about doing an outro and an intro. On this, excuse me, an intro and an outro on the system on it. So we shall see. But there's nobody here. It's early in the afternoon, daytime, and that. And then I got a comment, and the comment says, "JR, wow, where are you at, man?" Well, hello, welcome. Got 3 people here now. That's nice. I really appreciate you guys stopping by and that. And say some stuff in the comment in that, so I can make sure it's all working. Are we the sound coming out to you? No problem. The video's looking good. No issues. Let's see here. Oh, nice to meet you too. Well, thank you for coming. I appreciate it. I really do. We're just checking this out, trying to get things set up right now. Like I said, I just purchased from StreamYard, so I don't have that logo up here, and in this, can't even see it up here. It's difficult trying to hit the corner up in here where they have StreamYard. So I took that down. I also can do 2 cameras on this. Now I'm going to switch it over right now because, like I said, this is just a test to see how this is going. Watch Woman of the Dragon, welcome. Thanks for stopping by. I appreciate this. This is just a test so I can get this all set up and everything. I've been wanting to get this for a while, and you have to pay this in advance for a whole year. So it's not just a month you payment. It's a whole year you have to pay in advance, which is fine with me. But what I'm going to do is I'm going to try something here, and I'm going to see what's going to happen. I got 2 cameras up here. Right now we're looking at one right now. I'm going to switch it over and see how that one looks. Y'all please let me know what it looks like, okay? So here we go. I'm going to hit settings. I'm going to go over here and switch to the other camera, and it should switch over. Now, how's that? It's the other camera. Looks pretty good. Hey, Anaconda, how you doing? Welcome. Welcome. Everybody's welcome here. I appreciate everybody coming by today. I really do. And like I said, this is just a test to see how things are and see how it's going to be set up and over here for me. Because I got 2 cameras now. What's going to be nice is I could do recordings and get it out to you guys. I can also, when we do lives, I can set it up so that the person that I'm doing the live with and that, I can give them a copy of it as well too, which makes it real nice. I mean, I could do webinars from here up to 1,000 people, which is really, really nice. Just a lot of different things. See if the mic comes on. Is the mic on? It should be. Watch Woman of the Dragon. See if mic comes on. Well, hopefully. Oh, you mean Mike? Yeah. Well, hopefully he shows up. That would be nice. That would be very nice. Sorry, brain's not working right now. Just trying to get this all set up. We got good sound? All right, cool. Wife says there's good sound. This is the one of the cameras. It's a little, little cheaper than the other one. And I think that this is showing just a little bit, not so not bright, focused. You know what I mean? Let me switch it back over to the first one. You need to tell me if you could tell the difference between the 2 cameras. Let's see here. I'm going to switch it and go back to the first one. And so how does that look? John Boy, what's up, my brother? From another mother. Good to see you, man. Good to see you. I've been trying to catch your lives, man. I saw that last one that you did with the police out there by your property and that. You know, it's man, they're doing anything to get to you, aren't they? Well, country, welcome, my buddy. Welcome. This one looks good, John. Okay, cool. Anybody else? Does this one look better than the other camera? Because what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna kind of like have this camera in here for when I do my live. Excuse all the mess back there. We're in the middle of changing things around the house here. They sold my property. I no longer, well, I'm the manager still of this property. Well, contract agreement was that if they sold the property and that my wife and I would be added on, and they'd pay for it for 6 months for us. So that's cool for me. I don't have a problem with that. Plus, they gave me an excellent bonus, guys. An excellent bonus. I mean, you would not believe it, but it was really good. But yeah, so they sold the property. So we're doing everything different from the apartment building. Everything was old school. I mean, old school. Receipts were written out. Lease contracts were all written out. Everything. You know, my wife had to put everything into the computer by hand, do it all. New system with the new owner in that, it's called Buildium. It's called, and it's an app. It's free for anybody that owns apartment buildings and that. And you go in, you could get lease contracts, late notices, update people's information. The tenants can pay through it as well. We don't not taking any cash and getting any money coming to my door. Nobody's showing up anymore, which is good. It's going to be all paperless. It's going to be all set up. We're making big changes over here, guys. I mean, big changes. Xeriscape out in the front, the whole property, asphalt from visitor parking to the driveway, all the way to the back of the building. It's going to be all dug up, and they're going to do a redo it completely to put in new parking blocks, put in the dividers in between, the yellow dividers as well. Plus, like I said, the Xeriscape, they're redoing the roof as well. Plus, they're upgrading the apartments completely. I already started working in one apartment. The whole kitchen, I tore it out completely, everything. So they're putting all new cabinets, new fixtures, new plug-ins. I mean, you name it in the kitchen, they're redoing. They're even adding in, what do they call it? Microwave oven. They're going to put in. It's going to be mounted up on the wall as well, too. All right. The cops haven't been able to stop me on the road, so they just stopped by the house to visit me. Them assholes, dude. Those guys, excuse my French, guys, but those guys are jerks. I mean, they're really jerks. But I'm glad you guys are here. You know, I really appreciate you guys coming by and that. And, you know, if you guys could do me a favor, just hit the like button. I'm going to leave this one up and that. But John Boy, this is going to be really neat for us. So when we do lives in that, and we do StreamYard, I paid StreamYard this time, and it was not cheap, John. It's expensive. They don't want you to do. They don't. You have a month. You could pay a monthly, which is like $68 a month, or pay the advanced one, which is $88. But they wanted all for the yearly one. They wanted all advanced, so I had to pay the whole thing, $800 and some dollars. It was, yeah. Thank God with the bonuses that I got, it's a lot. I got a lot. I was surprised. Enough for me to go out. John, check this out. I went out and bought a 2002 Chevy V8 2500 Silverado. And that baby kicks. It kicks, but it's not new. It's used. You know, I bought a used one. Picked it up for about $8,000. It's really nice. I read very, very surprised how well it runs. And I needed it to be able to pull that 30 foot long camper that I just got. So with that money coming in that we got from the bonus when the owner sold the property, because before the dad died, the daughter, he told his daughter that when he leaves this world and they decide to sell the property and that, and he did pass, that they should leave my wife and me $20,000. But they even did better than that. They went up a little bit higher. So I used that money to get that truck and that. We got a lot more other stuff that we needed. I needed another laptop, so we got another laptop as well too. Got my wife one as well. Plus, we got some little things that we've been wanting. You know, invest and go quick before it falls. Yeah. I'm going down probably. Let me think. Was it Monday? No, Wednesday. I'm heading down to my coin guy that sells gold and silver. I'm definitely gonna get some silver too. But gold, man, the price is pretty high right now. But yeah, it is going up, and that's a hedge against the freaking economy and the way things are going. That baby's gonna keep going up and up and up and up, which is gonna be really nice for anybody that has gold or silver. But yeah, so we're just chilling and stuff and everything at the house now. Just had a meeting with our boss here this morning via right through the internet, which makes it nice. Everything is paperless, guys. I don't have to do nothing with paper anymore. And check this out. I don't have to do all the maintenance anymore in this building. I'm done with all that. All I got to do is just the light maintenance, change the light bulbs out, put a new fan in, change out an outlet or something like that. And put, like I said, put a garbage disposal in, the different small stuff. Anything else, I don't have to do it no more. His company, the company that bought this place and that, they have their own people and stuff and everything for that. All they want us to do is run the property. Now they wanted us to stay here for another year, and they were willing to pay for us for another whole year. I told them no. And I know that a lot of people are going to say you should have took the year. No, I'm not taking the year because I don't know what kind of guy this is, and he doesn't know what kind of person my wife and I are as well. So we may not get along. So I want to make sure that we have it available, but at the same time too, they did offer that at the end of this 6 months, if things work out, we'll just do another one and we'll just continue doing it. But mine is to get out of here in 6 months and get out of this place and that. Stop doing what we're doing here. I'm going to take off when I got my Social Security now, and I could do little jobs here and there out there in the world and that. But we're going to be on the road. We're going to take the camper with us and that, the 30-footer, so we have a place to stay in. And first place we're heading out to is my land, my 5 acres of land, and that we're going to go see what we need to do first. Of course, I got to get a surveyor out there, so we're going to do that. And then the next thing I need to do is I need to get. The first thing you have to do is I have to get a septic system in there because I can't put the camper on the property unless I have a septic system. So that's what we're doing right now. Let's see. Watchwoman of the Dragon says it's good when the barns are full. That's biblical. Yes, it is. Yes, it is. It is. It is. It is. But yeah, so with all the things that we've been doing in that, and trying to survive, and at the same time, Lisa and I are preppers. Everybody knows that. We're doing all the things that we're doing, and we, even have freeze dryers. We got 2 of them now that we have, so we're doing really good, guys. We're really doing good. Right now, it's just us getting used to the new boss and getting used to this Build'em app and filling everything out, putting everybody's name in. That's the worst part. Once we put the hardest part right now is filling in everything. Lease contract, person's name, who's in there, what kind of animals they have, phone numbers, all that different stuff. And even on it, we give an application right there. We just send it to their email, and the application goes right to the person. We don't have to do nothing. We don't have to do nothing no more. So it just makes it so much simpler for my wife and I. But I just got on here, guys, just to come and say hi, and also to test out these two cameras and that. Which makes it really nice and that. As a matter of fact, let me switch this one camera over so I can kind of show you what I was talking about. The other freeze dryer that we picked up. The first one was what, Lisa? What was the name of the company that we bought the first one from?
The first camera?
Yeah, Harvest Right. Harvest Right is the first one that we got.
Freeze dryer.
Yeah, the freeze dryer. Now this one here, which is nice, I'm going to do this right now because I'm having fun with it. I'm going to switch it over to the other camera. And it's pointing at, you can see it right there. That's it right there. These are very expensive, guys, and I'm telling you, these are not cheap. They are not cheap at all. This one right here, this is my buddy's. That's $3,000 for this thing, this freeze dryer. And then we have ours in the back room. So yeah, so it is different, and it is costly. But in the long run, when you do the freeze dryers and that, you store your food for 25 years, and that's what I keep telling people. You're out there buying all that freeze dried food when you could be getting your own system and doing it instead of buying all that stuff from the other companies. That's what we did. That's why we bought what we bought, so that we can have that information, have that equipment, so we can do the stuff ourselves. Looks like John Boy says, looks like everything was working. Yeah, it is. But what's really nice with this new system and that, which I'm really happy about, I could put an intro and an outro. Those ones that I normally put on my videos and that, I could put it on this and then, hit live, and there it goes. And it starts there, and then it switches over to me. But there's so many different things that you could do with this now. Jumbo, you were saying something about YouTube. What were you saying, YouTube? It's barely caught that. Let me see. Let me go back and see what you said there. Something about YouTube. Let's see. Give me a second, folks. I'm just trying to find what John Boy said. He said something about YouTube. Oh, I see, John. I don't want to say that one, but yeah, I understand. I understand, man. I still don't understand the reason why what they did to you and that. They didn't. Lisa and I paid for those coffee cups, and I showed them to you, and I've showed them to everybody that's been watching before. I showed it to them, and you didn't get paid. They ripped you off, man. They can be jerks. They can be. Yeah. Yeah. Let's see here. John Boy says, looks like everything's looking good. Everything is working. While Country says, looks like a decent brand. Yeah, it is. It's very, very decent in that. There's some issues that he's having with this system, because Lisa and I have like this big freezer right here. Y'all can see it. It's a big freezer that we have right here. It's a stand-up. It's a freezer, and I can also turn it into a refrigerator if I want to. But we have like gallon-sized containers filled with like onions sliced up, apples, mixed vegetables. I mean, a lot of different stuff that we have in there. And we ran that system, the system that my buddy has. And the problem with it is it keeps throwing errors at us, and something about the seal not being right. And we've gone over it several times, and we're still trying to figure it out. But mine, the Harvest Right, not one problem since the day when we had it. Not one problem, right, Lee?
Not one problem.
Yep. So it did really good. It was really nice, and that I really like it a lot. But there's some things that on here, you see down here in the corner, it says PLS right there. Let me see. I can also do. There's a whole bunch of different banners that you can use as well too, and I'm not quite sure which ones I'm going to use. But it's pretty nice. It's pretty nice. Once it says use iPhone as a webcam as well on this. Ah, nice. You could do webcam as well. Automatically connect. Put your phone in a horizontal and stable position and stand to connect the supported app. Video effects. You can turn your features in center stage, portrait mode, studio light. I mean, it's got a lot of stuff. I mean, it's really nice. I really like this. So far, I like it. But this, I'll just wait and see what's going to happen with all this, and just do it a little bit here, a little bit there, and see how it is. See, right now I'm on widescreen. The whole screen's there. I'm trying to figure out how to exit full screen. There we go. That's it. John Boy knows this one. We always put on there before. We do not consent. We do not consent to people's stupidity. We do not consent to police officers that think their shit don't stink and they can go after people whoever they want and have immunity. Well, John Boy's catching them, and a lot of other people are as well too. And like I say as well, John, we cannot allow this to continue. We cannot. But the thing is out there, we all got to decide what we're going to do from day to day and what's going on in our lives and that, and try to support ourselves and, do the right things is what we're trying to do. And I've tried for a long time myself to be patient and understanding and be respectful of other people in that. But it's very difficult to do that when people are closed minded. Instead of having an agreement, a disagreement with each other, and disagree to, agree to disagree, they want to have their opinion only. And that's the problem. Their opinion matters the most, when their opinion is everything is for me, nothing for anybody else. That's the problem that we're having in this world right now, guys. We are having this problem because we allowed this to continue, and we allowed the old administration to come in and take over and do what they did. Now, I know right now we're all stressed out with what's going on with the tariffs and with all the backbiting between the Democrats and Republicans and that. But let's understand this. We are people first. To heck with the Democrats, to heck with the Republicans. We need to do what's right. And that's what it comes down to. We may not agree on everything, but at least we can work together to try to make things better for ourselves and for our families and our friends. It starts at home first. To heck with what's going on out there. We got to focus on the family. We got to take care of our friends. We got to make sure people that were around us are being fed. Common decency stuff, common sense. But nobody wants to do that. Everybody wants to yell and scream at each other. I'm done with that. I'm here to tell the facts and say tell y'all what I think, in my opinion. I don't expect you guys to agree with everything that I say. I expect you to tell me something in the comment if you don't agree with me on something. That's just the way the world should be. Cutting us off like YouTube does and a lot of these other platforms. If you don't follow their rules and stuff, well, sorry. We can't follow your rules because you guys are tyrants. Just like here in Colorado. They changed the laws, guys, and I don't know if a lot of you know, but the gun laws, it's one of the worst in the country now. They're not going to let us deal with having our rifles that are semi-automatics. Nope. You have to go to school. You have to get the training. You got to do all this different stuff, complete background checks, which they do already, the FBI and stuff. But they're going to charge you higher prices for the stuff. But it's just pretty much you can't transfer your rifle to somebody else. You can't even transfer it to your own family member. If you want to transfer your weapons or anything like that, you have to leave this state and go to another state to do that, because you can't do it here in Colorado. You're not allowed to. So this is the stuff that we're dealing with here. But it's even worse across the United States. Nobody understands what's going on because we're not given the truth about what's happening. We're getting little tidbits here and there, this and that. Trump says this, Democrats say that. I'm tired. I'm burned out just like you guys are. But guys, hey, I just got on here just for a few minutes just so I could test this out and see how this works. And I appreciate each and every one of you for coming. I really do. I wasn't expecting anybody to show up, but you're here. And I really enjoy it. Oh, there's some other people that came in. Let me see who these people are. Let's see here. Let's see. Give me 1 second. Let me see here. Okay, I see. Mike Smith, what's up, buddy? Good to see you, man. Good to see you. I hope to get you on here one of these days with me on this. And this is StreamYard. So we could do a lot of stuff on this, guys. We can. We definitely can. Let's see here. Hi, Watch Woman and John Boy. This is Super Dave is on. Super Dave's on right now. Teespring is a ripoff. YouTube still owes me $119 for a super chat from over 5 years ago. I can believe it, dude. I can believe it. But what do you do? It's like the old saying, you can't fight City Hall. We can, but we have to be as a group, big groups. That's the only way we can do it. But we've been having all the crazy protesting going on in town. We had one of the ladies that lives in the building and that she was down at the protesting the other day and she slipped and she hurt her foot and she snapped it in a couple of places. So she's got to go through surgery and get screws put in and stuff. But she's out there giving her opinion as well, which is good. People should do it. But we just don't have enough people to stand behind what's right anymore. Everybody wants the opposite. And John Boy has stated this as well too. It's switched. The truth is right. Excuse me. We all know truth is what we're looking for whenever we have to deal with stuff, but we're not getting that. We're getting lies on top of it, and they're pushing the lie so much that it becomes truth because people are listening and they're doing it instead of researching and checking the stuff out themselves. So it's gotten to that point where they just get on and watch television and that, and anything they say, they believe it. That's the problem. And you think the normal media is okay? No. They're all being pushed. Say this, say this, say this, say this, say that. That's what's going on. That's what's going on. But, you know, we're stupid out here, right? We're the deplorables. We're not worthy. You know, that's what it comes down to. But, guys, I'm going to let you go. I'm going to mess around with this a little bit more, figure out more stuff in that. But this is going to be great for us, guys, for any of you that want to, you know, come on, do a live show with me. And Wild Country, I'm opening it up, the door for you to come and be an invite to my channel. And that goes for any of you guys out there. You want to come on, you just let me know. You got something important to say, come on. Let's talk about it. And it could be any subject, anything at all we can talk about. But we do it cordially. We respect each other. You know, that's what we need to do. So I ask everybody that comes to my channel on that, please be respectful. Don't insult people in the comment section and that. You know, we're here to help each other out. And this is the way that we can do it. But we have to do it. Let's see. John Boy says, later, everyone. Keep your head on a swivel. The world is crazy out there. Exactly, John Boy. And Mike Smith says, everyone have a great weekend. You too, brother. And Mike, you're invited as well. So you know. And my wife is invited too. I'll get her on here. She'll come on with us. But guys, I want to say thank you for coming. I know there's only 4 people in there, but it means a lot to me, and I appreciate you being here. So God bless each and every one of you. Take care, my friends. Love y'all. We'll see you. Salute. That goes to Wild Country. Have a good one, guys. Take care now. Bye-bye.